Hello everyone, my name is Kals and welcome. And this time, this is the first time I'm ever doing a recording on my laptop and doing my own voice onto here, so yay, finally. Well, I haven't played games on my laptop because right now the laptop is old right now. I think I had to get more new parts for it, or I had to re-clean the whole system and then had to care for it later on. But then might be in the future I might get a table desktop monitor. I hope so, if I can get one that's cheaper. But yeah, right now we shall do a special little game as you can see right now, as you can see, is Deviantart, and I'm waiting for some 31 polls, and apparently I was gonna do some polls, uh, you know, just a review of it. That's it. It's just like what's my favorite, which one's everything else. It was the previous times that I was like going through it before. I think I did about 15 of them. But then I kind of realized that I should have done one that's for online. So that's good news. Alright, that was like, it was kind of disappointing. But right now there's no advertisement, so thank goodness I don't have to do that. I don't have no sponsors, nobody else. But yeah, but this is what my profile is. There's my name, my mail, everything else. You can see my stuff. But right now, we don't have to do that right now. Go out, we're just gonna look at 3D stuff. But yeah, I have a lot of deviation. One group, journals, 6 journals, updates, comments, replies, activities, and mentions. But yeah, I keep myself updated to check what's in my box. So just like a long little process. So let's begin. So, have you ever committed a crime? No, I am good. Literally, I am very good. I don't do crime related because I don't have time for that. I'm always like a student all the time, as you can see from my blogs. I'm an NTU student. I'm always there getting my bachelor's degree, and I'm almost done. So, next one. Summer. Wow, look at that DA. What? Yeah, interesting. Anyways, summer. Hurry up. Get here already. And too hot for me. Here's the thing about summer. I don't. Oh man, because I know that the campus is doing summer break. Yeah, I want to say I wanted summer to come in early right away. It's just that I want to come in a little bit, come in early. That I want to work. Apparently, I want to get to work at home. I want to do some stuff that I want to do some video recordings, and then that's it. But on the other hand, I'm over here trying to do the same thing too. I'm trying to work with education as well, but I'm trying to keep it at a very slow pace so that I have time to actually study my work, and then it's just I don't know, too hot for me. I'm used to the heat, extremely heat. I'm used to it. Here's the thing. I'm always pale and a little bit whitish, but for some reason I don't get tan. My skin always comes back to its original color. That's it. I don't get tan. I don't get natural dark colors. Even if I work outside for the past weeks, like 3 weeks, 4 weeks, it still won't do a thing. It's just that I don't know why my skin, my skin returns back to its normal color. Maybe it's just as is because I think I'm used to it inside for so long, and then I kind of found some way to actually keep my skin as is, to like eating proper food, drinking water, and then going to sleep, and keep myself healthier every now and then. So that's might be something else, but I don't know. I'll say it might be the between that. So, oh yeah, I was supposed to put vote. So let's see how it goes. And wow, whoa. No, I am a good innocent, and only small things. Wow. And oh please, some people say that yes, but I was never caught, right? Yes, and I was caught. Yeah, sure thing. Like a few fraction of people will ever get caught. Yeah, I'll say they will get caught. So they will. So. Summer vote. Well, I'm really below, and then too hot for me. Get here already and hurry up is like the top ones, but I don't know. Okay, DA. Wow, really nice curvatry. Anyways, which shadows of brimstone gal should Kachika tackle next? Ooh, Ooh, I never heard these ones before. Shadow of Brimstone Gal should Jacob tackle next. I never heard this one before. I never did. I'm sorry, everybody. So I'm just gonna vote as is. Oh no. What's there? Sylvia, Candace, Cheyenne, Roxy, Rose, and Clarabelle. I have no idea who the heck these characters are, so I'm just gonna choose my favorite name between Rose, Clarabelle, and Candace. So, I'll say Clarabelle. Alright, cool, Clarabelle. That's not bad. Alright then. On to the next one. So, help me decide on something for my comic. Amusement park, ski lodge, camping, skate park, other fun places. I never seen any amusement park most of the time, but I think it's like the same enclosed area for the environment. But there's like interesting stuff you can actually crawl into, roller coasters, go into rides, and then some might mess up. I don't know. It could be interesting for amusement park. Ski lodge, it's just nothing much of it. I'm sorry. Camping, that's a big one. It might be like, you know, it might be good and bad. There's like nature around you. But what I'm saying is like good and bad. Is that good is that you can actually do like camping activities, go outside, walk, get away from electricity, electronics, and then, you know, meet some new friends, maybe like that. But I'm not sure what type of comics Summer Peach is asking for. So, or I'm not sure. Skate park, it's just the same thing too as ski lodge. I'm sorry about that. It's just the same thing, like skating here and there, toward one location to another. Other fun places. If I was gonna say other fun places, I would be really bored. Is that I think I can like go to museums. Because usually I do go into museums every cities. That I went to Farmington, New Mexico Museum. That place looks it's amazing. Albuquerque Museum. I don't know what was that place was, but it's like a museum for the dinosaur amusement theme, and also there's another carnival area that's like the Sea World related, but also they also have a Garden of Eden area, or the I forget what's it called. Veterinarian area, I think it was. No, not veterinarian. It's just the animals. It's a garden, a garden park, so to speak. Whoops, sorry, like that. I hate when that happens. I have to get rid of that sign. Good grief. So I would say the amusement park, which is my favorite one, because you get like different type of rides and different everything else, but depends on what type of Summer Peach is doing for the comic. It might vary, either like horror or fun activity. So I'm gonna pick amusement park. And sorry about the noise in the background, it's just my mouse. Yes, I knew it! Amusement park. And I knew it too. Skate park and ski lodge, the same thing. Camping was close, I was right about it. There might be like both good and bad. I didn't say what was the bad part. The bad part is that it might be like mystery, horror, what happened, anything, or like mystery and horror. It's like a whole different genre you want to do in camping, which is amazing. Other fun places, I know there's like somewhat. Anyways, are you happy with your body? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I'm okay. To tell you the truth, I'm about 200 pounds. Because last 2 semesters ago, I lost 20 pounds, and right now I'm still doing okay. I kind of lost control of myself because I tend to like eat food that has like has that salty tasteness, and then sometimes like you have that good appetite type of thing, and that it's like mentally it's kind of difficult to control. But sometimes I have to like understand to well, actually I think about it most of the time, and I do eat some healthy foods such as oatmeal, fish, chicken, rice, noodles, ginger, garlic, and then drinking some water and tea is the best one too as well. And then drinking dairy products, just the mainly milk. That's it. And eating some cheese sticks every now and then. That's the thing. But main other ones is the seeds, such as the let's see, was it? I forgot what it called. I do have 2 of those bags. It's in my drawers. I use it most of the time. But I do eat apricots, almonds, raisins, dried fruit related, dried bananas. That's the best one. I also eat celery, spinach, and carrots, and potatoes. I love me some potatoes. But usually I eliminate salt related and also butter because it tends to have like fat related calories and also other subjects too as well. Also on campus too, I try to watch out not to drink too much energy drinks. I do drink energy drinks. I'm not gonna name it because I'm not sponsoring them, but I kind of have to watch out from it because of too much sugar of it, and also depending on how much I consume too much. I consume a lot because I tend to do more work online, so to speak. Literally, it's just I do homework for design experiments, work measurement, and then quality control, and also characteristics of materials, but not that bad. So, but yeah, I am okay with my body. If I want to lose weight, I will lose weight. I will do. But sometimes I am right now doing okay as like eating healthy. That's the thing. So luckily around here in the Crown Point area, there's not that much sugary stuff, but there is some at the snack shop which I will avoid. But I know which ones are the ones I do avoid. So, all right. Sorry about that. I'm trying to do another 3D print. And what I'm 3D printing is little tiny Pokemons. I don't know which one they're called. I printed Squirtle. I was printing Charmander, but the power went out here. It stopped the printer, so only his fraction of his head is there. So I'll leave a picture of what I did later on in the afternoon, or when I'm done with this. Okay. Oops. I saw this on a poll site and thought it was interesting. If everybody knew everything about you, would you have any friends? I would say yes, definitely. I mean, not hopefully, but definitely yes. I would, would have some friends. Not like I'm like lonely most of the time, yeah. But it's just that I'm okay with whatever I have with me. There are some great friends around campus that I do talk with most of the time. Most of the times, others don't want to commune, which is okay, I guess. And most of the time, you get some that are like bad friends, which is like not that great. There is one, but I'm not worried about him. It's just like that's his life. But yeah, it's also. But if it's for other guys, there's other guys I do like to hang out with, just for a short while. But because again, I'm always busy with my educational part. But there's other two as well from class members too as well that I'll vote and see how it goes. Definitely yes is less, and hopefully yes. And they're not sure. Wow, that's a lot of people that are so lonely. Ooh boy, that's really sad. Oh my goodness. Well, part of the same thing as me too as well, but I'm not sure what their background is. But yeah, like I was saying, if it's like class related, I do make friends in there because we do have like certain commons, and then we share certain interests. It's the biggest. It's not that bad. I do love to make some friends, but sometimes they do. It depends on their backgrounds of like whether they're good, normal, average, or very terrible. So that's the biggest one I always watch out. So let's continue on to part 2. Do you ever get angry for no reason? No, I always have anger issues, and I do get angry for a specific reason that they might. I tend to like get people. I tend to Here's the thing. Whenever I'm outside, I tend to like disagree to some people that I don't know who are strangers that I disagree with their opinions, and then other times they tend to like they get me frustrated for some other reasons that there is. Yes, I remember I did a video about relationship problem that there is 2 people I'm really frustrated to. Right now I'm avoiding both of them. Except for the other people, there is some I will apologize that they think it's them, but it's not them. No, it's not them. It's just I know who it is from the one is a employer and one is a student from environmental So you don't have to worry about other ones things. But yeah, I'm very frustrated at them for their question of what they told me. So I'm not gonna go with that because I made a video about it anyways. But there is a reason I do get frustrated and angry about certain topics that like either they ask questions about me that really frustrated me, and also I get frustrated. Well, not frustrated toward like that's not really frustrated about someone disagree with my opinions. I just tend to like think about, but if it's like angry toward me, if someone else like say something else, certain questions that is toward personally, yeah, I do get frustrated and angry right away. So no, I always have a reason to get mad and angry and frustrated. Wow, there's a lot of anger management people for yes. But yeah, this is the ones like I'm in the second place. So, what do you do when you're sick? Oh my goodness! I first up is I go to the doctor. Last time I did that, I got an ear infection and then a major stuffy nose, and stuffed throat. It was like really hard to get out those bio out, so to speak. It was the worst one. It was really worse, to tell you the truth. But yeah, I wanted to go to the doctor, but I was really weak. I couldn't like focus. I wasn't able to move. Luckily, my mother did came by, and then she helped me, drove to the hospital right away, because I was extremely. You have no idea, or I think some of you might know how it feels like to have an ear infection, plus the sinus infection, and also the throat infection, and then your body just collapses, just shuts down. There's no way to move. It's just like you're unable. Your mind's saying that you can move, and it is thinking, but yes, your body's like it can't physically move. So let's go to the next one. So let's vote. Nobody doesn't want to go to the doctor? What the heck? Curl up in a ball and cry. Oh my god, that's a other. What the heck? Watch Netflix and sleep. Wow, what type of hospital do they have? Good grief. It is my spring break, a week of sleep and drawing. Yay, woohoo, throws confetti. It is my spring break, a week of sleep and drawing. Oh, that's Summer Peaches. Oh, okay. If it was for me, I would say I always go to work all the time, because usually I'm always busy as a rancher, farmer, and a blacksmith. I always work at home 24/7. I always do. I never take breaks. Oh, well, I potentially do on Saturdays for Toonami. So the anime shows. I do take a break most of the time, so actually, get to myself. That's like actually is me. So, but yeah, I'll say throw confetti, I guess, or woohoo. So I'll say throw confetti. Hey, what do you know? Throw confetti. But yeah, I don't take a break. I always get to work right now because I'm way much mature right away. So I'll say scream. I want to be with, because this person's like energetic to show that who this person really is. So I'll do the same thing too, because I want to do the same thing as well. There you go. See, 37% scream. Your life is anime. Which are you? Ooh man. Wait. The one who always loses but gets up after being beaten down. That's me. That's usually me. Because usually sometimes I get people turn like, they kind of like, they have negative feedback on their side that I don't know what's, either they do have some certain issues and their problems that they don't know how to handle it, or they don't know how to like compromise, or they'll think expandly. Sometimes they do know what's going on, but then they just like act childish sometimes, and that they don't want to listen to things. They just want to be free at their own will, and that they don't even care. That's the second thing. And thirdly is that because they tend to like, because the second one was I talk about is that there are some people that are wild, but I tend to like try and tell them, because I do have certain roommates that are like that, but they don't care about it. and then I had like get them involved towards the situation. They always get pissed off at me, which they always put me down. So they want me to like they think they actually have a bigger boot, or they think they have the bigger shoe on their side. But I have a big boots. I have big boots. Literally, I have boots right here. I can actually step on them, and I do have steel boots on them. I can just kick their shin and break their bone or fracture the bone. Indestructible hero, nah. Aloof, cold, and possibly cool. Nah. Comic relief, nah. Pervert. I don't know about that. Yeah, right. One crying over their crush all the time. That was my high school day, but not anymore. Useless, like, oh my god. Villain. That would have been interesting. A nerd. Well, I am a nerd. I do love being a nerd. I am a book, well, not most of the time book reader, but I always like book looker to actually go through it and read most of the time. Faceless background character. I always think about that too. I always think about that. I always think about that as a character with no face to actually like visualize the whole area, because I do speak to them normally, to people as is, but then there's some people that like they're not because there are certain students around here in campus that like whenever I talk with them they don't have the because I do have like a very talkative background, because I got used to it at UNM Gallup. I got that personality talking so that way I can communicate to instructors, peers, other students related, I guess. But around here, I don't think there is that much. I do talk with in certain clubs, friends, yeah. Toward other people, not really. Other people are just like really, really self-centered. They're also like quietness, so to speak. Because I knew I did have some at the event for a communication workshop. There is a group of students that came by. I did work with some other groups that was like we were doing like a certain activity. I was excited to do activities, which I always want to like push myself outward toward activities to have fun. Other students, not really. They're like really they're more like selfish people, so that's the thing. And that they're like, and then there's also one girl I really hate. She gets me frustrated. She's the one I kind of dislike. The person I kind of dislike her. I wish that I don't even want her to be as a an employee in that area because of her background. That's the thing. I will not say who it is, so I'm not gonna say. And then what was it there? Oh yeah, right, the group too as well. There's some of them that do like, I always want to get them involved as a group, but for some reason they're like separated from each other. They're like sheep, so to speak. Some of them I'll probably say this one is the one that I tend to like, I lose everything else, but I always get back up to actually fight back. So that's the only thing. So I'm gonna choose that one. I knew it. Oh man. Awesome. Cool. I'm always the one who always like, get beaten down, but I always get back up to actually keep fighting for what I really want to do in my life. So keep it up, people. Keep it up, people. That's true. That's actually true. For those who has that ability to like, have that confidence in their mind to know that, even though there's certain things that keeps you down, but no matter what, you have to like compromise. You have to think. You have to like improvise or expand a little more to actually bypass it or get through with it right away. You can't just sit around just mope like the girl in the event and just like let it get to you, let it get to your sickness. Yeah, sometimes you do, but you can use it. You can use it. The weakness for your strength is a thing. Is a quote of a word. So I think that's all it was. Yeah. Have you ever been in an art convention? I'll say yes, but as a customer only. I wouldn't say no, because that would have been a lie, because at UNM Gallup I went to a art convention. It's just like a little smart art gallery that there's like I think I remember there's like sculptures. Um, I'm not sure what type of art is, but there's also another art where you do paint, where you paint one half of the section, you fold it over, reopen it, and then you get the um, a mirror art is a thing. And then there's some over here at campus, which is kind of less art-ish. I'm not sure they're actually doing some art, because I want to say is that I want some art over here too as well, to actually, like, bring up their sales, besides saying that they're like technology all the time, but sometimes you tend to lose imagination, that you don't know what to think. You can't, just like you say, you can't be like a bit technology person without having any thinking, any imagination toward your mind, and actually think about how you get that certain subject and object without any imagination to actually construct some certain object for any specific reason. I disagree with their opinion, saying that no, you don't need imagination, you just get to work, that's it. That's not how people work. If there is some people do it like that, they're like total opposite of what they really are in campus, and that they're not really like outgoing or expansion as a thing. So I kind of just kind of like, I want to say into campus is okay at certain areas, but there is some other areas where some people, like, they get you down, they're not very imaginative, they're not really thinking material. I would say 3.8 out of 5 is a thing. They're not really 4-star. They're just like 3. They are getting there, but it's just like they're not really fantastic people. There are certain people that they're amazing. They know how to think. They know how to like imagine certain areas that they want to like try. While there's other people, they don't want to do that. So I think they're like not that really fun really, because they don't have that childhood fun. But it is the Navajo reservation area, where they don't, like, they kind of lost hope of everything else, so to speak. Not for me. I kind of like keep the hope, a spark of keep going through things in life. I know that it is kind of like negative every now and then, but sometimes I always keep positive to myself, so that way I can like overcome obstacles every now and then. So third one. If at first you don't succeed, try again. Give up. Give up. Destroy everything. Scrim. Sleep. I'll say try again. And again, this is related to like, falling down, and then like whenever it puts you down, you always get back up. Is the thing. For those who are like, very has that ability. So, could you still enjoy a story written by someone you knew was racist and anti-Semitic, homophobic, etc.? I was gonna say yes, but here's the reason why. Here's the yes. Is that if there was some certain books I really want to read, is that it depends, like, not like toward a white person against them, but I want to know is like certain type of people has different opinions and different viewpoints of saying like whether they see something, they experience it, and that they want to like, they want to get it off of their chest to know that, this is what really happened, this is what I really see, and this is what I really experienced it. Because if you say no, it's saying that your mindset is like saying like, the whoever wrote the book is racist, or like something, anything else as like negative, but not really. You kind of have to think about that as like, you want to know what that person experienced it at first hand, who is not like, whoever he is like a normal person, but then he experienced a situation of like what really happened. It's like he's a history book, and that he is explaining his own words onto these papers with the truthful words of what he really see, what he experienced, and what really happened in that specific area. Because we don't know what we don't know. All we know is that we know these words that's like that person's racist, that person's like anti-Semitic, and that person's like homophobic or anything like that. But we just know the first cover of it. We don't know what's the entire stories of that person. But I'm still confused on this question is that whether or not I want to read a story of someone else I knew. Well, it's basically saying, could you still enjoy a story written by someone you knew was racist, anti-Semitic, homophobic? I could say that might be this person is like all these above, but whether he's like a good person or a bad person, as in like, this person is good, that he kind of did something wrong, that he wants to explain what really happened, or if it's like a bad thing that he like enjoy this type of culture in his own natural area. I'm not sure. This is really like in between, maybe sometimes. Or I want to see what really is the situation. But right now it's like yes or no. I want to say yes because I want to know what really is going on between of the person's background. Of like it might be a good person who just got out of the situation because it was very uncomfortable for him and that it was really wrong, and or that he wants to like speak out the situation that this isn't the right area for you. I'm just gonna give you a heads up to know that this is what really happened, and that what's really going on. And I want you to look at it, and this is what we really are as a thing, but not the other way around. So I'm just gonna pick yes. But I'm sorry though. But this is just like what I said before, as I want to know what is going on behind it. But I'm not saying that I'm really interested into it. I just want to know what is going on because sometimes always I'm a bit unsure of certain things like North Korea. It's like why is North Korea hate America, and why America is always focused on North Korea? Because all I know is just that North Korea wants to bomb the U.S. That's the thing. That's the thing. But it's just that I live in an area where I do have certain resources, books for history, math, reading, and writing. The only thing is that I don't have the resources from the outside area because I'm still learning certain areas that's like, it's unsure of like, it's like, why this is so wrong that I want to know what really happened is a thing. So that's the only thing that I'm going to say is yes. So. Ooh, I knew it. Yes, see, that's the thing because some people are like, it might be, yeah, it's like half and half. That's the thing I want to like explain it. So I think that yes is like some of those people that was like, in my own opinions, is the words that I kind of got out of there. So that was a good question. That was a good one. How do you feel about diversity, representation, people from other cultures, religions, sexuality, so on, in stories, movies? There is some. It is. It's very important to me. There's a reason why. My favorite movie that I really love is The Pianist, where it's like, I think all of you knows about it, but there is one of my favorite one is the director. I forgot his name, but sometimes he's like, he explained about his time in the desperate time because he was in the I forgot which location it was. I forgot what was it, but it's just that he used to be a child. He experienced it through, but then oh man, it's just that he kind of have a different opinion to like newer generations versus the old generations back then, because back then they were really strict on hating Jews all the time, and that I'm not sure. That's the thing too about the other question too about the anti-racist thing. I want to know why everybody else hate Jews. I don't know what's going on. There are some few students saying like, the Jews are like this way, this way. I was like, okay, I don't get the joke. What's going on between the Jews? What's going on? I'm confused about it. I need to do some research on it. I'm not sure if I do have time. But yes, on this one again. This director is a Jew, but he won an award for that movie, for The Pianist, and that on his commentary, he has certain confusing opinions about toward people that is they're like really different. The way the as time changed in for years, Because back then it was like darker area where people like, they implement, or they in, I will say they were misled at that moment, but they don't know whether it's right or wrong. They don't have the choice. They just like, follow leaders. That's it. Till now, they're like, you know, they think it through it right away, and they have the ability to think on their own opinions, and that they choose to, decide on their own behalf. So it is very important for me. So I don't really care as long as the story's. Oh my god! I think it's important, but it shouldn't be overdone. It's very important to me. I'll say it's important to me. I don't care what everybody else say. It's just that it's just that depends on what certain background it is, and that I really want to know how it looks like in their thing. Not. Who's there? Huh. Interesting comment there. Question. Are you doomed or smart? I'm the smartless. I'm the smartless. I'm not derm. Not smooth. Not doomized of the dooms. Or smart. Or doom. So I'm the smartless. No, I'm smart. I'm smart. So I'm smoot. I'm smart. I'm smoot. Oh. Oh no, I'm doomed. Do you collect anything? Yes, I do. I do. I am like a collector too as well. I collect vintage stuff. I will go home. I'll take pictures of vintage collection that I always collect, because it's like historic situations I do love about it. I don't want to like restore it back to its original self. I just want to leave it as is to see, like, this is how it looks like right away. So I do collect vintage stuff. I do collect pocket watches as a thing. I will show you what it is. I do collect state activities, because I do collect some stuff from Las Vegas, Farmington, Albuquerque most of the time. Not Gallup anymore. I'm always in Gallup all the time. Washington D.C. was my favorite. I do have some collection. I will post it online. But yeah, I do a lot of collections of things, and also I do collect vintage toys that I always want to buy as a kid. Because back then I was a kid, I wanted to like buy these certain type of toys that I do love, but then I don't have enough money. So, what is the most disgusting thing you ever ate? Oh, I'll comment below. So let's comment. Ah, nuts. Wow, that's a lot of people commenting these ones. I'll tell you what's my the most disgusting thing I ever ate in my life is it's I'm not really sure what it was. I mean, there is a certain food I did eat. I'm not really sure. Most disgusting food I ever ate. Ah, the one that's vented right now. I'll put the number one I always hate in the reservation, that these people are sick, and that they deserve to not to make that certain food in the streets. I hate that food. It is called piccadilly. And then I'll type of what it is. It's a this food is invented. It's invented now, and I tasted it, and taste horrible. It is. It's a combination. It is a combination of Kool-Aid powder and pickle. That's it. It tastes horrible. It tastes horrible. Here's the thing, I don't understand that I don't understand that they have taste buds, or maybe their taste buds is like destroyed from consuming too many alcohol. That's a thing, or drugs, or their brain is damaged. But yeah, it's just that they have taste buds, but it is horrible taste, and I will never recommend for anyone to try, because the Piccadilly is like really horrible taste. I am Navajo. I did taste it. It tastes horrible, to tell you the truth. It really does. It tastes bad. It tastes really bad. Ugh. Okay, so I did comment on this section, so yeah. Assume you are 18 over, which I am. Would you go on TV live with no clothes on, knowing your family and friends would see it for $5,000? That's not even that much. I'll say yeah, only for how much money. Nope, not for anything. Yes, if I would like to try it online or on TV with without being nude. Well, no. I wouldn't think so. If it's like TV shows do get involved with the situation, or they don't get involved with it, it will be very embarrassing. It will be there for the longest time, and that no one will never forget about the situation that has been done. So, I'll say no. That's the thing. New Year resolution? Actually, yeah, I did. Share below. Again. Actually, my New Year's resolution is just, you know, what's my New Year resolution again? I don't remember. I know it's like, losing another weight, few pounds. Because I'm a farmer, I always do like, you know, I always lose weight. Oh, go back to N also. Go back to blacksmithing. I always do. I want to go back to blacksmithing. I want to work on my projects. I always do. I did have pictures of it. I'll include that in the future videos later on. I did some few projects right away, but then it was stopped because of some environment issues and also the fire related issues as well. So, but I want to go back to blacksmithing so I can continue my projects as projects. I'll just put that one as, because most of the time I do some projects on steel, rebars, plain steel. Oops! No! Ah, supposed to be on the pole. There you go. The poles. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, I do tend to do steel. I melt aluminum and tin right away. Not brass right away, so I haven't done brass. Okay, so holidays. Hanukkah, nah. I don't know what Kwanzaa is. Christmas is the biggest one. We always celebrate Christmas. Not for the presents, but I always like celebrate Christmas as a family get together event. That's the biggest one, and also the food. That's the biggest one. That's my biggest gift, because I'm always getting tired of presents, because you know, there's some certain people, they like, you know, give you gifts, but sometimes my biggest gift is money. So because everything else doesn't come in cheap. That's the thing. I think I might want to do a style meme. Which character should I do? Mali, Dean, Art, Jadax, Alan Nova, Reiner, Rosa, Azriel, Ignis, Bilan, Goku-chan, Deviantart. I don't know who it is, so I'll pick my favorite name is Art, because Art is from the Halo, so it's okay. I survived the end of my class. Congratulations. Number 5. My most busy week has arrived. You can do it. You can do it. I know. We all believe in you. Everybody else has this type of situation where you're like busy in school, and that you have like bunch of papers to do. You can do it. If your work is due till like a day after that or a day tomorrow, good luck. I'm not sure what you do in your spare times. Okay. Do you have a lot of secrets? I have one. I do have one biggest secret, but I'm not gonna say. So, not only a few. So, but there is one. I do have one that is really personal. But yeah. Do you like label? Hell no, no, no. This one I hate being labeled because of some reasons. One is that I hate when some people label me as a Navajo. To think that I'm not Navajo, they think of me as an immigrant. That's the biggest one. That's a no. Second one, they always classify me as a Navajo is because they label me as Navajo to being like a poor person, a dumb person, or any other ghetto person that was around here. I kind of dislike the community of those generations who actually put that position in that to being labeled right away. And then third one is the being labeled is ridiculous to actually classify who it is, but sometimes it's okay. But some reason it's just like it's got to be a reason that why it's being labeled as sometimes. So it's a no. I kind of dislike being labeled as is. It's kind of like a biggest frustration that I always get. As I always being labeled as is. Oh, cool. Second. Okay. Trendmaster Godzilla Trilogy prints for next G Fest. Interested? Absolutely. I chose that one, which that was like really long time ago, last year. But yeah, dude, as we go by, this is like last year votes I did. Do you know how to make your own clothes? I don't remember what I voted on this one. I think it was like I'm learning. I think it was because I do make some of my clothes. I do repair them, but it's just I don't make my own clothes. How old am I? I'm 25 years old. Literally. I think I'm at the 20 to 25 or 25 to 30. Maybe I am getting a little bit older. Okay, so we are done voting. It's not that bad questions. I do love them. It's very interesting. I was holding on to this one so much. This is a very great experience. I kind of do love these stuff most of the time. I just, it's really amazing. I do love these questions. Some of them did got my mind open most of the time to actually explain what I really think about these certain topics and these questions. And it tends to be like good and bad, which is not that bad. And I kind of do speak my own mind about it. But yeah, I'm always a talkative person. I have a mind of my own. So it's not that bad. I do love these stuff. So we'll try this again next time. There will be more polls coming in later on in the future. Thanks to Summer Peaches and Malario69 with the photo of DA. So, which is true. Yeah, I do love the DA. It really is. I do love these ones. So it's not that bad. It's kind of now that picture's on my head. Wow, that's really interesting. Anyways, I'm off topic about it. So we will continue this later on in the future. I really am happy about this stuff. I always like to speak to my own thoughts on my own mind about certain topics that does relate to situations, and also some topics that are like very interesting. So keep this up, Summer Peaches, and then next time we'll try this again later on in the future. Probably till next coming fall. So yeah, because I am returning back home for the summer break. So hope everybody else enjoy everything else as much as you can. Peace out. Have a great day, and we'll try this next time.